JCU to me, I could probably sum it up in one word, and that is opportunity.
JCU to me, it's pretty much like a brotherhood.
It's a second family.
And I love coming to work every day.
It's a pretty unique place with unique opportunities.
I love this unit. There's no other way to describe it.
The missions that we go on, the places we get to see.
And the mission set that we support, you're not going to find anything else like it. There's nobody else who does what we do.
And that's something I wanted to be a part of.
That's the most rewarding part to me, knowing that I'm one of DoD's best.
My wife loves it here. I love it here. If I had the opportunity, I'd stay for the rest of my career.
When Special Operations Forces have a unique communications requirement, they rely on the Joint Communications Unit, JCU, to provide the solution. Born out of the ashes of the ill-fated Desert One rescue attempt and activated in December of 1980, the men and women of JCU stand poised to respond to any and all special operations communications needs that our nation's leaders require of them. JCU's directive from Joint Chiefs of Staff is to develop, evaluate, validate, and employ cutting-edge communications assets that conform to any given mission scenario as a condition of their charter.
You get to lead people, you get to grow as an NCO, and you really get to excel in opportunities in ways that you may not get to elsewhere.
If you have the knowledge, if you have a good idea from an E4 all the way up to an E9, that idea could be implemented.
It's all about who is willing to take the initiative. So everyone is given, the rank on your sleeve doesn't matter, your gender, your race, none of that stuff matters. It's all just welcome to the team, get to work.
And it's not easy, but if you want to take the challenge, you can accomplish almost anything here.
The soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines of the JCU are required to maintain a level of proficiency that is unmatched by any other communicators within the Department of Defense. They must be able to install, operate, and maintain any and all communications gear, ranging from the most basic component to the most complex multifunctional communications node. That is why the men and women of JCU are known as DoD's finest communicators.
When I came here, I thought that I was the king of communications. You know, I know everything. But when I got here, I was immediately humbled.
Other organizations, if you are the smart guy, you're an outlier. Here, everybody's a smart guy.
No matter what the issue is, no matter what the problem is, JCU communicators will always find a way. We'll always figure out a way to accomplish our goals.
Find a way or make one, and we breathe and live that mantra.
JCU's communicators are trained in all facets of military communications, from single-channel operations and low-visibility networks up to the most complex military and civilian commercial off-the-shelf communications equipment. JCU's training and operational tempos are fast-paced and unceasing, and its service members must be equal to the task.
JCU believes that its people are its number one asset.
We work long hours, but we always keep the family in our forefront.
They really do take care of the families back home.
If you're deployed and you have something going on back home, you've got people here that are willing to take care of that for you.
Like me, for example, I was forward and I came home a little early for the birth of my daughter.
On any given day, our communicators may find themselves in some of the harshest environments around the world and in the most austere locations, with the same expectations as a fixed communications node, 100% reliable and redundant communication support. Anything less is unacceptable. With these expectations in mind, JCU only selects the highest caliber communicators the services have to offer.
Nobody can just walk into this job. You have to be selected.
They're the best that their respective services have to offer.
A lot of character, takes a lot of integrity.
You never have anybody around you that isn't putting forth 100%.
I have the best communicators that I've ever met in my life, to my left and right.
I want to work with those people, and that is why I came here.
Once selected, all communicators attend an arduous training program before being assigned to the communications team. All JCU communicators are cross-trained in a multitude of communications disciplines, which include, but is not limited to, the following: multi-channel RF systems, single-channel SATCOM systems, IP and ATM baseband systems, radio over IP, virtual private networking, LAN WAN technologies, VoIP and computer network security, just to name a few.
Everything you can imagine, from the computer all the way to the satellite terminal and everything in between, you get to touch and configure all those pieces of equipment.
You have all that equipment at your disposal, and you can use it whenever you need to, and you're always trained on it all the time.
In addition to technical training, a JCU operator may receive advanced tactical training as well, such as static line parachuting, military freefall parachuting, SEER, and personnel security training.
We get unique opportunities for schools that we may not get in other commands.
To the tactical stuff, the shooting and the driving. I mean, it's just a full spectrum of training that's available.
To be able to go to airborne school and to be able to jump regularly and be part of the elite fraternity that is paratroopers.
Once assigned to a team, the training is not complete. JCU communicators must maintain their proficiency on a multitude of DoD and commercial off-the-shelf communications equipment. In addition, a JCU communicator will have the ability to obtain advanced-level civilian IT certifications. This is accomplished through realistic training in urban, desert, and jungle environments, onboard ships and aircraft, as well as vendor-provided training to guarantee continued mission success.
You can take your CCNA, your CCNP, your CCNA security, whatever you want. You can take it as far as you want here.
And since coming here, it would take me a good couple minutes to count the number of classes that I've got to go to, the number of certifications that my peers and I hold.
It's an absolute blast. Everybody here is an expert. Anything that you don't know or any path that you may want to pursue, there's somebody here that knows it and most likely knows it better than you. So the training here is phenomenal. It's nothing like you'll get anywhere else.
On any mission, at any location, in any environment, the men and women of JCU are always ready to adapt to the ever-changing communications environment to accomplish the mission.
JCU to me is like a home. I have friends here that are some of the best people I've known that I will probably keep knowing after I leave this organization.
They want to be part of this command, part of this unit, because they want to serve their country and they want to do it with the best people they possibly can.
The most rewarding part about JCU to me is the impact we have on the mission.
And knowing that you contributed to that mission and that team, that's what keeps me happy here every day.
There are only certain people who can do this, so if you feel like you can, you should go do it because the world needs this.
It is a rewarding place to be, and I can't imagine being anywhere else.
Knowing that what you're doing matters is the most rewarding part, in my opinion.
JCU, DoD's finest communicators.